Alright, go. You chilling with TonAsh on WHODAT with Timmay, and we right there at the Fry at Deep Creek upstairs. What's good?
Oh, I love when you do what you do. No one else do it like you. No one else move like you move. Listen, it's true. The way that you shake it is proof. Baby, shake it, Go ahead, girl, go and tell them where you're from. Anybody hating, let them know you get it from your mom. Baby, shake it, whoa.
Welcome back to WHODAT. We're here on the Fry, upstairs at Deep Creek. This week at your Kong Salad. So I with TonAsh, and no better way to interview a real Bahamian, when I say real, I mean Bahamian artist. See, all this content, all this isms is make sure Bahamian. But TonAsh, I know your name, TonAsh is inverted of your name, Ashton. But I know before TonAsh, you had other different stage. You can tell us about that.
I can bring that one up, man. I was getting clown.
Lead in the boss.
Yeah, I can stay right in the boss.
So that's the ground because for TonAsh. So, rap. When you was 5, 6, maybe I know who it was using that, these baby. Who it was you heard music growing up? Maybe they had some influence in the Bahama. So who you heard growing up say, man, I want to rap, babe?
Well, what really get me into rapping, the artists had to be at the time Fabulous, Ludacris. Like when I first heard Ludacris, he was entertaining, you know, capture attention. And then Fabulous came along with that smooth flow, and then Chazy and a bunch of New York artists really like.
So you got that East Coast rap style.
Yeah, it's something like that at first, and then you know later on I just trying to blend it into my own thing. You know what I mean?
So any inspirations locally you had when you look up the rappers?
Well, of course, everyone who's rap who knew about him at the time was Debo. You know what I mean? Debo was the first one, the first Bahamian rapper outside of like Bahamian artists who's do the traditional music, who was making sense in a sense. You know what I mean? Like he was going somewhere. You know what I mean? So that was an inspiration in itself, showing you boy, even a Bahamian could rap and go somewhere if they stick with it and if they good. You know what I mean? So
talk to me about your journey. So what point did you realize, say, I want to do this for real? Like, you don't just be writing poems in your black and white book. You don't be maybe doing a stand-up here. That when you got actually, what steps you made to say, I could go in the studio, I could get some beats, I could actually rap over the beats, get someone to mix it down, master it, or maybe your first song was even mastered. Talk to me about your first song.
Wait, I don't even remember what my first song was. I just remember the first batch of songs. This garbage. Like,
Every rapper always said, I mean, so at the time, dude, did you think it was garbage or you think it was actually good?
I mean, I think it was solid. You know what I mean? They was carrying on bad. That's when you used to record them on sound recorder with the little cheap $10 mic. You know what I mean? And then eventually you used to find some free programs and try like mix it, but your mixing was horrible back then. Complete garbage. You know what I mean?
So your first song where you actually proud of it, you say, okay, this sound good, I ready to claim this song, because sometimes you won't claim the rest. What song you actually claim?
All right, the first song like that had to be a song I had named Love the Music. It's basically about almost like a long distance type thing. And when I dropped that, like a lot of people like it, you know what I mean? So that I'd have to say is the first song. It's like, well, it's like this really hard, and people like it. Like people was crying and things to it, like that type thing. You know what I mean? I
know some rappers they don't go the route of trying to be a Bahamian rapper. They don't try to add the 2/4 to the B and all this. What made you decide that? Because you are like you said, you're influenced by East Coast, so you could have very well tried to mimic a Fabulous or like someone like all the Troy Ave things. So why you decided to do the Bahamian?
I used to mimic them, and at the point you just realize that they know you talk. You know what I mean? And then being a Bahamian rapper, I feel like it's more than just saying boy or 2/4 and all that. It's the way we say certain things as a Bahamian. Like for example, when I was imitating like Fabulous them, I'd say hot. It's hot out there, like in the rap song, but we don't say hot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? As a Bahamian, say it hot boy. You know what I mean? So now when I do my music, I just be mindful of how I actually say it, and that's how you gotta say it. That's Bahamian to me, not necessarily throwing in that boy every 10 seconds or whatever. You don't need that. You know what I mean? Just say it how you say it. That's it.
So did someone come to you and say, by TonAsh, I ain't glad you sound walk with these American terms? Or did you just consciously go through your music and say, what is missing? What can I do to elevate myself above these other dudes?
Well, a part of that was when I was away, I ran into Charlie Brown. And, I mean, I thought it's the hardest nigga in Nassau. You know, every Bahamian rappers go through that. You just feel like, boy, it's the hardest. And my stuff need to be played here, played there, all that stuff. I mean, mindful, I know I was good, but there's always room for improvement. And when I ran to Charlie, but Charlie used to tell me, but that's garbage, boy. Get that garbage out there. And then he used to mock me too. He used to be like, boy, you talking now? Why when you rapping is, like he used to mock it, you know what I mean, and just beat it down. But it's a point I didn't even want to do music no more because he used to talk to it about it so bad. But he's being real. So after a while, I just, you know, I understood where he's coming from, and I just focused more on trying to do it like how I should be doing it in a sense, you know what I mean?
Welcome to my city, boy, that 242. Yeah, I love my city, boy, like everybody do. Chillin' in our attitude. This is where I'm from the hottest place under the sun. What it do? I rap that yellow, black, and blue.
So I remember, I think the first song I heard from you was "Welcome to My City." Was that your first music video?
No, the first music video was GOAT, Girl, You Look Good, basically. That was the first one. I shot that with, I can't remember her name. She might kill me, Dread.
Don't shoot them.
Yeah, I know she was a runner-up or something like that for one of the Miss Universe. Shanae Strawn.
Shanae shot that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was my first video. We shot that over PI, place out Coral Harbor. That was the very first one. That's the one like where I started to take the step where it's like, you know what, let me take this thing as serious as I could take it. Because doing music videos ain't cheap and it ain't easy. It's a process. Like first off, you gotta make sense. You gotta know what you wanna do. You can't just go in front of the camera and just freestyle. I mean, you could, but it ain't gonna give you a certain quality and it ain't gonna feel right at the end of the day. So that was me first, you know, dipping my toe in the pool, trying to figure out what all I need. Prices for things. People think you should be getting people in your video for free all the time. I mean, it's cool, love friends, and
but you want to make sure the actors get listed up because you're using their likeness.
That too, and plus, when you paying, you usually get what you pay for. Because if you're paying someone, they be like, but I know I'm supposed to come today, but you know, I can't make it, but I diet.
If you know they're getting something, they'll be there 2 hours early.
Exactly, they coming, you know what I mean? So that's why I try and make it more of a business too and treat people right. If you helping me, even if I can't pay you, you can get something more. You can get some drinks, get some food on the spot. Or maybe in the future, if you need my help, just hit me up. Easy.
So let's talk to me about, like I said, I mentioned Welcome to the City, Bahama Mama. Those songs, like, I feel like you plan out your songs, because every time you drop it, you push it for like 6 months, like that's moments. And you could see, you make sure you see spots you would, as a Bahamian, like I remember Vibin video, I think there's a couple of beaches. So talk to me about each of the videos. Welcome to My City, Bahama Mama, Vibin.
All right, like when I started to do those tracks too, like it's more like from a business standpoint too, right? Like when you really look around, it ain't much Bahamian rap songs. Like if someone was to come here from the States and like they shooting a movie or whatever, like if they was to get like a Bahamian rapper, not saying the songs ain't good, but you wouldn't really be able to tell. Like it probably wouldn't fit what they came here for. You know what I mean? Because when they come here, they want to see the beach, they want to see the pretty girls, the locals, that type of stuff. So that's why. Yeah, so that kind of thing is why I did them songs. Because you never know what way your songs, who else they could reach. And from a business standpoint, if someone come and shooting a movie, I may be able to reach out to them and get my stuff placed. You know what I mean? That's where I was coming from with that.
Chillin' at the fry like hot go. Only thing I be thinking is Henny and Scotch. Crack Uncle fritters and plenty of sauce. And when I'm done with it, just send me some more. But you saying no conk though. But I cannot believe it, just cannot perceive it. They gotta be lying, look how baby see it's for real. I like boy with the deal. It's about conservation, let the conk them grow. Watch out for the poachers in the water slow. We used to have so much to count them no. Not in court where we used to grow. Everything have a reason. Dive the conk in a season. No them a face extinction. Can't even dive conk when we sleeping.
So then your BTC sponsorship. I remember when you first got that, you had the song with Rick Carey, the BTC country song, and tell me about the doors that might have opened you with the sponsorship and that track in particular.
That BTC country, nah, that was like my first taste, some real music money. Now that really opened my eyes to, like the same thing I was saying, like why I did Bahamian tracks basically, because how I even got that contract. I was looking for sponsorship for a video at the time. And when BTC heard it, they didn't, I mean, when they heard it, they was like, you know, they can't sponsor the video, but it gave them an idea, like, look here, man, we want to give you opportunity, do something with Rick Carey, let's see what comes out of it. And that's how Rick Carey built the beat, got the hook and everything, jump on it with him, and that's history.
Also, Conk Gone, that's another where you place yourself with these titans of Bahamian music, and most of them were traditional Bahamian, but you also the MDs who's doing reggae, and you was one of the few rappers on the song, and that's a really big thing, because like we love our Conk. We also like we don't talk about Conk twice since the interview, and like it's a real crisis for Conk, and you was able to be in a video, talking about shooting that video with that, and also Lovato Sells, one of the best directors we have.
Wait, that right there, that's another that felt like a huge step too, because when you do something for a while, like sometimes it's good to know people seeing what you're doing. They feel like you capable to at least hang on a track with them or something. You know what I mean? So it was cool that Wendy and Dyson reached out to me, and got me on that. And then that was like my first time even. No, I think I met MDS before, but like interaction wise, MDS, Podine, who else? Lady E. Was it Lady E?
Fanshawn.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Fanshawn.
No, it was Lady E too.
Was there?
Yeah.
I don't think she probably didn't shoot the day I shot, but yeah, all of them. So I mean, that it made me feel good, you know what I mean? It's like you're doing something with making sense, and other people could see it too. So.
And you talked about changing the sound of your songs from a business standpoint, but you also have a business, your shirt City 242, and I don't know if you remember, but I went to Junk Dukan for make sure I wore that shirt on our all white day. So talk to me about that design and just selling the shirts and the reception you've got to selling those shirts.
All right, see, that's another thing. Like business wise, I like to try to find ways to like talk about where you're from and boost like where you're from, because people is coming out. We have like not billions, but that's exaggerated. But we have a lot of tourists coming.
A lot.
And they'll be looking for a certain thing. You know what I mean? You never know. So I always I had that mindset. It's like I need to make something like that's gonna be cool for tourists, and also something cool like Bahamians wouldn't mind wearing, because they ain't no cheesy design or nothing like that. I really should have worn the shirt today, but I wake up kind of late, you know, so I just throw it on. But the design itself is nice. It's like it's almost like an upscale type design. I even have it on some watches. I didn't wear the watch either, Jesus. But anyway, but you know what I mean. It has a design, and when people saw it, they like it. You know what I mean. It wasn't cheesy, like, and not to throw shade on it, but we know that 242 and the graffiti type thing played out. Like we used to be that.
I really appreciate you using the numerals 242.
Exactly. It's a classy look, man. And so even from there, I have some other designs that I didn't bring out yet, but I'm working on. Like what I can try, incorporate that culture, the culture we have, but I don't want it cheesy. I want to be something where you feel like I could throw it on, you know what I mean? And then even too, another place would inspire me is Bahari. You know, Bahari have all the Bahamian shirts all over the place. We ain't no Bahari yet, you know what I mean?
But that's cool. That's
you
cool.
know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? So you never know where these stuff, where you could go with these things. So it's just now when you have these ideas, you got to act on them, man. That's where I'm at right now, too, you know what I mean? Because there ain't really no bad ideas.
You got the body of a goddess, God spent all his time on you. He made the stars, he made the sun and moon, but they don't shine like you. Just look at you, you got the groove. I love the way your body moves. So save the games I play, and girl, just say your name, just give it to me. Got your license, girl, you drive me crazy. When you walk by just now, girl, I just lost my mind. I know, it's amazing. You took my breath away, I can't ignore the signs. I wanna know your name, gotta know your name. I wanna know your name, gotta know your name.
So going into 2018, you have a few singles out. You don't shoot videos for them, but you just got your first Elevation Award nominated for Video of the Year.
Yeah,
Talk to
man.
me about that track you got and how you feel being nominated for that.
That's for Wanna Know Your Name, which I think is actually one of the best videos I have to date. Like the quality-wise, Cubes did an awesome job with that.
Shout out to Cubes. He's also nominated for Video of the Year. The Video Producer of the Year.
Yeah, man, Cubes, he did, I don't know what that is. I look like 50K or something when he shoot that in, but that's clean. When I saw it, I was like, wow. And then also shout out to Cardell. Cardell is the one who provided the suit that I was wearing, and everyone else too who was a part of the video. Shout out out. And shout out to Tommy. Tommy was the lead lady in that. When I got the award, I mean, it was news to me because I didn't submit anything. So when I heard it, it's like wow, you know what I mean? Someone out there listening, you know what I mean? It's always be a good thing. Whereas the goal is really to go all over the place, global or whatever. It's still a good thing, like when
Be recognized home.
yeah, you know what I mean? So that was a good feeling.
Let another people that they can find you, they can follow you, they can see you next year. Social media, SoundCloud, YouTube.
All right, you can find me basically anywhere. Just type in TonAsh, TONASH. You can find my music on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon. Anywhere music is sold, you can find me there. Look me up on YouTube, TonAsh, SoundCloud, TonAsh. Look me up on IG, it's King TA. A lot of people think it's King Ta, but it's King TA 242. What else I forgot? YouTube, TonAsh, just type in TonAsh. You'll find my videos, everything. Go like them, subscribe, all the nice stuff, you know what I mean? And I always try to keep bringing out new content. Like I got a new video coming out soon. And I just dropped a recent video, John Canoe, for the same John Canoe season. Which is
Smart, business-minded.
which is also an interesting story too.
I mean, don't be on WHODAT. Talk about that story.
Well, another reason why I did Junkanoo, right? Like when I have these ideas, it's like I say, it's to try push forward our culture to probably people who wouldn't even know about it. Like we got the traditional Junkanoo music, the bamba, the drums, the cowbell.
Don't tell me all that.
A lot of people that might not reach, you know what I mean? Because that ain't in the scope of music they might listen to. But whereas you come with someone who rapping about it or whatever, even though it's not traditional Junkanoo music on the track, it still opens up the minds for people, like maybe tourists, you know what I mean? Which is who I really trying to market to come out and they be like, man, what's Junkanoo? I gotta, you know, see what's going on. But the thing is, it's be so funny, like some people just don't have that vision because I try to reach out to, I don't want to call it no sponsors now, because I don't want to feel like I throw them under the bus or whatever. But it's just interesting, like when you come up with these ideas and you try to throw it to the high ups, like they don't see this vision, man. I want y'all to see this vision, but we can do this together, you know. I got another track right now I want to drop next summer. It's like it's almost like a summer theme commercial type thingy. Like I want that pop off, but I need like the right people. Just show me one little bit.
Little thing.
I said one little thing, man. Let's make it proper. And it's something like we could go on the international stage type thing. That's why I feel like some of these ideas with artists of need to go. Like let's throw it out there, man.
So keep it with TonAsh, Help His Vision. I'm Timmay and you watching Who Dat?
Girl, you the hardest I've seen in a minute, girl. Trust I won't lie to you. All of the things that you're doing, these other girls out there, they trying to do. Your style and your confidence, smile at you, walking with, got me attracted to. And you so amazing, your ass like amazing. If I leave it, leads back to you. OMG, look at that. You like your ass too, because you always looking back. You know you got it. You got what they want. Ay, 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 ay. That's a new song. Y'all make sure check that out, man.